get from them just by asking, and then make a reasonable guess on what kind of player he is. Like for instance, before I asked John Wong where he plays and what level, so I know what kind of skill level I should expect. And when we had the lunch today, I watched him eat, and he eat very fast and compulsive, so I think he's going to be an action player. That's my prediction, and I'm going to act accordingly. But I'm always ready to change my opinion if I'm wrong.
Two of the favourites in this event, Ken and Don, they're the two low stacks, and they got to be very careful.
Hanging on the button here, but 38,000. Can't really afford to lose a pot here, can he?
No, I think he's going to sort of have to gamble shortly.
Call. Pass.
I think John is chomping at the bit a little bit. But this table has been so
Pass.
passive in a sense that
Pass.
I can understand why he's trying to play every pot.
Call. No raise.
No one charges a limper's tax. It's the blinds right now against John Wong. Top pair in the small blind for Big TR. Fast play or slow play?
They place this.
4,000.
When you got top pair with a low kicker, Jesse, if you slow play it, it's very, very dangerous. You need to bet out with it.
Raise 10,000 more,
Look
14
at this.
total.
Wong has nothing but 7 high. I mean, does he just read Trevor for not being able to stand the pressure?
Well, he's got the top pair, Trevor. The problem is he's got a tight image, Trevor, and he could lay this down. I mean, I wouldn't lay it down. I'd come back over the top.
Very tough for Trevor to put John Wong on the 6-7 right now.
Well, he's probably going to put him on an ace-jack if he passes.
Just thinking, Anthony, there are a lot of draws out there. 10-jack and 2 diamonds.
The problem is, Jesse, if he just flat calls here, he's not going to know where he is when the turn card comes. He either has to pass or re-raise.
Pass.
Wow. That's what Trevor Reardon reckoned. And John Wong, the dragon, showing he's not scared to gamble. And that's put the fear of God in everybody else.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, John looks like he's the only player really prepared to gamble.
Right, you are. And that'll work in his favor. 7 high. Played like a genius. He's nuts. He's completely nuts. This is good. It's fun when you get to see someone doing something so unexpected and creative. But I guess that just shows Trevor Reardon really exposed his hand, didn't
Pass. Pass.
he? And,
Yeah, I mean, Johnny's prepared to play only 2 cards, Jesse. That's the danger. He's like a firework. He could go off in any direction.
Raise to 7,000 total.
10-5 suited. And this is the second time Joe Kwame has picked up 2 kings in the small blind. Last time he re-raised Don Fagan and got a bundle. This time he's trapping. And he's going to trap John Wong. Wong's got ace-queen. He's going to re-raise here, isn't he?
He might flat call, Jesse. He may flat call here. He might smell a rat.
He's having a big think about it. I think it's only about 4,000 to him. He's having a real think.
Raise 27.
Raise to 27,000 total. Raise to
So
20.
the bet was 7,000. He's raised to 27, and we know what Trevor Reardon is doing, but has Joe got Wong on the line here?
Joe's just deciding... Oh. No, Trevor's just looking for a bit of TV exposure here.
He doesn't have any intention
No,
of calling.
he's got no intention of calling here.
Does he suspect that John Wong is trying some kind of squeeze play here? That John Wong might not have a very strong hand?
I think so, yeah. I mean, Trevor's
Pass.
actually giving Joe more thinking time because Joe will probably move all in here.
Joe has... This is really, really sneaky what he's done with these 2 kings. And I think he's caught his man here.
Joe can't put Wong on aces here, Jesse. He's really thinking about this. He's going to move all in, I'm sure of it. If he flat calls, he
20
doesn't know
total or 20
where
more?
where he is if an ace
20
comes.
more. You've already put in for your 7.
I'm all in.
Re-raised, all in.
I think John Wong might have to call. This is a very tough fold for John Wong, isn't it? I mean, what does he put Joe on now?
I think he's got... Well, I would put him on ace-king, Jesse, or aces or kings. You know, the ace-queen isn't looking that good. I don't think he calls. John's got a pass here, Jesse.
I mean, the interesting thing, Anthony, is that John Wong was probably thinking a lot more about the strength of Trevor Reardon's hand. I imagine once Trevor passed, John thought the pot is his. I think this has really shocked him.
But what hand does he put Joe on here? If he puts him on ace-king, he's tailed off. He must pass.
And very hard for Joe to play ace-king like this, wouldn't it?
This would be a very mature laydown if he puts this down for a young man.
I'm wondering if he might put Joe on a small pair like 4s or 5s. I think Joe's played this very trickily.
Jesse, Johnny's desperate to call this, but, you know, he's got it in the back of his mind. You know, if he's got ace-king, if he's got kings, if he's got aces, I should lay this down.
You know, the problem for John Wong is he can fold here and still have 100,000. He knows that Joe Kwame covers him. He could think that if he calls and wins, he's playing a pot for the heat.
Has he got me covered?
I would
Yeah.
say so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
You have 30 seconds to act.
That's a good point he's made there. Has he got him covered?
yeah, I would imagine he's entitled to know for sure, but he has asked. Mad Marty, the tournament director, has put him on the clock. John will have
cool.
30 seconds,
he's
or
called
he
it.
has called.
Okay, gentlemen, your cards, please.
And it is John Wong all in, and in big trouble.
He said ace-king. He thought he had ace-king. He's got the pair of kings.
Yep.
Nice played as well.
Nice play, says. I mean, Joe Kwame has just played this like a dream.
Yeah, Joe doesn't have a lot of luck in these events, so that's the problem, Jesse.
Wong all in and drawing to an ace here,
Anybody
or
bumping
something
ace?
tricky. And running hearts would work for Wong as well. Kwame says, hold 'em. Wong praying for the bullet. I tell you, this will be a shocker to see John Wong go out here. 257,000 in the pot. Massive. That's changed nothing, Anthony. It has to be an ace.
No, but Joe's heart will be pounding here, Jesse.
He's 93%.
Nice sound.
Kings have held. And tell you what, that's unfortunate. Wong,
Gamble early.
he looked like the strongest player, but Joe Kwame just wrapped him up, trussed him, and threw him out the window.
Yeah, I felt John should have
Yeah,
passed
time
that.
confidence,
Joe's played
nicely.
fabulous. He's played perfect poker tonight, Jesse.
He's gotten pocket kings twice and gotten on massively both times. Joe Kwame, he's approaching half the chips in play. Can anybody touch him?
All eyes are on fresh new talent, John Wong. But this dragon was taken out by the chicken. Join us to see who's out next after the break.
Wanna play poker?
I'm Roxanne Ciordi, and this is the PartyPoker.com European Open 3. Whether learning the game or mastering the art of poker, take note because this is Europe's finest. We go back over to the table.
5 here, and this table feeling like 4 against 1. There's 4 ducks sitting there in a row, and Joe Kwame looks like he's capable of knocking everyone out. I mean, Anthony, Joe has a reputation as an action player. Both Don Fagan and John Wong giving Joe action happily,
Huh.
and he's just destroyed them, basically.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's hit some big hands, Jesse, but he's played them perfectly.
He has. He has. It's kind of like be careful what you wish for. And right now, what these guys wished for, what they're wishing for is to be somewhere else. They don't look. Ken does not look very happy there. Short stacked. And tell Wait, what?